guys, it is Monday, April 28th, 2025, and the first day of this new vlog, the third one. To Canada, happy voting day. Okay, happy voting day, but just, I don't know if I would even use the word happy. Despite what I said last week, I decided there's a good chance I'm not going to go in. Like, it's controversial, I know, but I don't understand politics or the outcomes enough to fully make an informed decision. I mean, I might change my mind in the end, and you will know if I do, but right now, like, I have no opinion on anything, right? Like, I've never understood politics or was into that. Like, I'm not the type that likes to be vocal about my opinion, right? Because in the long run, everyone has a valid say, right? In their own way. Like, I'm not one that would judge and everything. And yes, I know voting is very important. I'm not taking away, the importance of it for anyone who may argue. You do you, and it's great that you've decided to vote. But for me, in my case, I don't think it would really matter, because what I was sort of thinking about, right, when I was thinking of being, cornered, like how you kind of feel obligated, right? Like, what I was leaning towards probably wouldn't have mattered much in the long run of things. So, guys, doesn't mean that I will never, ever, vote. But in this situation, I just feel that the weight is too heavy for me to make an informed decision at this point. You guys can click off if you want. If you don't like that opinion, that is fine. Your opinion is completely valid, right? But so is everyone's. Like, they all have a right to their own opinion on it. So, I am going out for a couple of walks, and then I'm just heading back. You've seen most of the stuff on the walk anyway, but I thought I would give you an update on last week's vlog a little bit. Well, guys, in the end, I did decide to vote. Again, I'm not getting into details of who I voted for. There's things that I also needed, and my aunt was not in the mood to go out and vote, so I just decided to use that as a double excuse. One, to actually get me to vote, and two, I can get what I need. So it was a win-win for everyone in a way. But some things my aunt got that I wanted for a while. Yeah, earplugs. Now, my ears are very, very small. I know you won't be able to fully see it, but they're very tiny, so that was the smallest she could get. But today I also some editing. Now you can't really see it, but this is my second vlog I'm editing. I bet now I'm getting there, right? But by the time you see this, you will have seen that vlog too. I like the response to the series so far, but yeah, so things went alright. I'm getting ready, my stuff prepared for work tomorrow. I'm not feeling the greatest, but I did do 2 walks today, so that's what matters. Well, guys, I'm at work. What I'm supposed to do, as I said, is I have to take all of these off the hangers, put clothes in one cart, and then put the hangers in the other. And those clothes are supposed to go out to other places. So I just kind of wanted to show you briefly what I do. There's no way to actually show me doing it, because again, I don't have a tripod or even a place to put a tripod, but I'm gonna hopefully get some done. I got 3 carts as of now of these to do. Well, another job of mine is to put away hangers, and I'm doing that. And then once I'm done with that, I'm pretty much done for now. So I'll just go to the car and rest for a bit. Hey guys, I'm out of work for now. If my aunt needs me, she'll come back and get me, but I'm just waiting in the car. There's still a couple hours left, but I was not feeling good, and I feel the most comfortable in the car. Unless I have to be in the bathroom, so I'm there for now. I forgot to show you before. I picked up a new Disney Lorcana pack, and this is the Chasia's Island. So that's another 2 card openings of the Disney Lorcana. Like, what I'm doing is I'm trying to balance it all out, you know? Like, right now, upload it, or private. They're private, but I did schedule them. That's my way of scheduling, because if I put them on private, then I can just click publish whenever I want. But if I scheduled it for a day, I might forget about it. And I like to be able to comment, make the first, question of the day for you guys. So I like just to have it so I have full control, but they're off my storage, if you know what I mean. So I got 2 Disney Lorcana already, prepared. Well, I guess I gotta prepare 1 more, right? Edit it, right? And I got 4 recorded Final Fantasy cards, openings. So with these, when I open these, I'll have 4 for the Disney Lorcana series. And then I like to balance them out since I did both series at the same time. So the next time I get these cards from the store, I'm going to get 1 Disney Lorcana and 1 Final Fantasy. That way I have 6. So I'm going to be starting to balance them out a little bit. I'm going to try not to have one more than the other, to try to keep these 2 around the same boat. So, and yeah, I know I got a different type, but I want to at least try all 3 types that are there first, and then decide what I'm going after. So, I'm actually really looking forward to that. Hey guys, it is Wednesday, April 30th. Well, it's 2025, so I'm going to probably stop saying that. I'll admit, last time I forgot to do an intro, really, yesterday, but I included it, obviously, in the text. Well, I'm going for my walks at this point, but I'm just kind of updating you a bit on last night because I was so tired and busy that I didn't quite finish it. I played a bit of Pokemon Moon, and I finally beat Olivia, so I'm almost ready to go to the 3rd island. I might just do some backtracking a bit because there's some items and trainers to battle, so there's that. Today I don't have much of a plan right now, just to get the walks in. Hey guys, it's quite late now. I'm watching some videos, including J Rose's Can You Beat Yellow Without EXP. I also did some editing of my video, like my week 2 vlog, so there's that. I also played a little Pokemon Moon. I'm not always going to be able to get pictures for you guys. I'm giving you that a heads up, but I'm doing pretty good in that too, so this will probably be it for the night. Hey guys, it is Thursday, May 1st, and well, it's the start of the morning. I got the cat here with me after she so insistently begged to be in. I told her, you're only going to be in there for about an hour or 2 today, because I plan to go for 4 walks today. I overate last night. I'm always open with you guys, so yeah. But at least I didn't have 4 toasted sandwiches. I had 2 toasted sandwiches and 2 buns. But it's still, I was overeating, but I'd say that's still an improvement in comparison to what I could have had. So, but a lot happened yesterday. I was looking after the dog. The cat kept wanting in my room. It kept snuggling me. And I find that I stress eat a lot. Or I eat when I have high emotions. So if I'm overly bored, not as much that one, but if there's a lot going on in my mind, like, you know, everyone sometimes has bad habits when they're bothered by something, right? Some is smoking, some is drinking, mine is eating. So I'm starting to learn that. I just have to learn how to handle it in a healthier way. My emotions, because yesterday there was a lot I kind of wanted to get done. I was trying to think of a few things and then not worry about anything else. I mean, I got 2 walks done. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more, maybe a third. But with everything that went on with the cat and the dog, that didn't end up happening. So my emotions kind of got ahead of me. But I'm not saying that is a valid excuse. It isn't. I just have to learn how to handle it better, right? And maybe that I'm starting to realize that that's the main problem, that I should find other ways around it, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I just uploaded the other vlog earlier today when I couldn't get to sleep. And yeah, I got a copyright claim. Honestly, it was a claim that said the owner would still allow it on YouTube. So if the person wants some of my non-existent money I'm earning from it, go right ahead. It really isn't affecting me as long as it can be viewed, right? So have at it. I'm not risking disputing it, even though I'm pretty sure it's valid, because I got the song from a site that said it was copyright free. So it's on them, mostly, right? And I would even prove it, but if it turned out to be fraudulent and the site went wrong, then I'm not risking, losing my channel because they thought it was a fraudulent claim. So I'm just saying, okay, go ahead, have some of my non-existent money. It can still be viewed. There's no strike. Go all I care. Enjoy. Which I think is the most mature thing to do in this situation. So hopefully I'm going to get for my first 2 walks soon, which you're probably not getting anything of this time unless it's important. Well, guys, giving you a tad bit of an update. I'm editing some videos, including the 2 openings I did for Disney Lorcana, but unfortunately, 3 of my videos, for some reason the stupid microphone broke and didn't record my narration or my voice, so I have to post-narrate, unfortunately, which probably didn't end so well. So I had to do all that again as best as I could. So please, guys, bear with me with these videos that it is mentioned. I'm doing my best. My old microphone seems to work fine enough, so I'm going to be continuing to use that till I can get another new microphone that probably is in better quality. So this is how my day is going. Hey guys, I thought I'd give you a little bit here of an update, a tour. I know not the best quality, but what can you do? Right now, my Pokemon, I have a pickup squad. Yeah, no, kind of really creative of names, except for Win. She was my first, based on Witty. And I have, yes, I'm using a Delibird. My goal is to get Delibird to at least level 34, maybe 35. Yes, I used the glitch for Pokemon Pokepeligo for the pickup squad. I regret ever using it for my actual team, but I'm going to go and just show you some of my other squad for now. And I apologize again for the quality. I'm now in Malia City. I'm on Ula Ula Island. Never took on any of the trials for it. That's the one downside of having to hold a phone or a camera. So yeah, some of these are more, iffy for now. They're backup. Like, I have this whole box is considered my team in a way, but not really. Like, I got Umbre on, obviously. My starter. Yes, Pokerus. I managed to get the Pokerus too. I got after my mom, a Lowland Marowak. I'm still gonna have to train Artie a little bit. This is another mini backup, so I'm not gonna be using him as much. This was another example of the Pokepaligo scandal, right? Hariyama, Lycanroc. Yeah, this got a little overkill too with the Pokepaligo. Together, another backup, and this is also a backup. This is my Lowland Dug Trio. Another backup here. Yes, I'm actually using a Lowland Grimer. Also using gonna be a Salamence. This, again, really overkilled with the Pokepaligo. Same thing with a Lowland Raichu. I'm also planning to use a Gumshoes. This is just part of the pickup squad. Another possible EV and Espeon. That's what I'm thinking for him. Yeah, I know, it's an overkill of a team, but I'm just making this adventure. Oh, I did forget to show you another bonus here. Sableye. So yeah, this is just more, I'm having a journey with this game rather than just completely going. I mean, I'm using a Delibird, and oh shoot, what the heck happened to, Butterfree, I forgot to show you Butterfree. Pretty much an MVP here as well. Like, so I'm just using Pokemon that aren't often used as well. Well, guys, I'm going to listen to the Endman's 64, one of his newest chapters of Pokemon Links Between Worlds, while playing a bit of Pokemon Moon. So it's about 10 o'clock right now. So this is probably going to be the last clip of today, but I really need to start catching up on that series like I promised I would. And also, don't worry, guys, the Pokemon Crimson Fury reviews will come back. I guaranteed you that. Hey, guys, it is Friday, May 2nd, and, well, quite a bit has happened. Well, not quite a bit, but I did, the other day, finish both chapters of the Endman 64's Pokemon Links Between Worlds, which I'm quite impressed by. It was late, but I did it. Right. Today, I figured out that other microphone is not good for the camera. The app. It for some reason, it gave out too. So yeah, everything is going to kaput. But don't worry. Important videos, I will use this phone because that's the only thing that works until I can get a new microphone. Also, I don't know, you probably won't see much footage because it's stupid recording it for that long, but I am going to start to try to get back into reading a little bit more. I'm going to try to get more progress in the Golden Compass by trying to read at least a day 25 pages. Doesn't have to be all at once, right? Because it's 399 pages, and I'm on page 94, but I read 93, so 306, well, actually, 306 divided by 14 would be 21. I was trying to finish it in 2 weeks total. Doesn't mean 2 straight weeks, right? But in 14 days. But if I do 25, it'll be 12 days, so I have that little bit of leeway. So I'm going to try to stick to certain books, not have all over the place for now until I have to be strict with myself. Also, pretty soon I'm going to be looking after the dogs. I don't know how much of the reading I'll get done right away. And the walks probably aren't happening today. Maybe. They might, maybe not. Well, guys, my aunt actually got me a new microphone. That's the thing of it, but this actually was $30. So I owe her 2 weeks of babysitting the dog. No Timmy's treats. So far, this is working okay. I'm just learning how to use the stand part of it because it looks like it's hanging, but maybe that's the point. Maybe that's as far as it goes because the whole fat thing won't go in there. So, but hopefully this will work out and the quality of this will be good. She also tried to get me a tripod, but right now that's not working out. We're going to figure that out. If it comes, I'll give you an update on it. The tripod thing eventually. Hey guys, it is Saturday, May 3rd, and I'm going for my walks. I didn't have very much to say yet because it still is early enough today, but apparently yesterday was International Harry Potter Day. So yeah, I was a little late to that. Oops. But also I heard I found the HBO series is in a lot of trouble with their casting. I'm not going to get into it too much because I don't want to, I don't want any of my opinions to get misinterpreted. But, you know what, if I don't say something, then I might have the same issue. So, we'll just say, I do sort of agree with everyone, including J.K. Rowling, in this situation on the casting. Not because I'm a racist, but really, he doesn't fit Severus Snape, at all. It's, the book is interpretation of it, he completely went, the wrong direction if they wanted to be completely faithful with it. I'm sure he's a great actor, right? But he's just not not the part, right? This is not the part for him, really. And I'm all for diversity, right? But if they're trying to faithfully adapt a book series, they should do it. Now, this might get a controversial opinion from me too. He was a brilliant actor, but in the same vote, I do agree they maybe should have casted Severus Snape a bit younger in the movies too. But he was brilliant, and at least he sort of looked more the part than this new actor does. But even then, both people you could argue were wrongly cast in the role for different reasons. Alan Rickman because of his age, and this new guy because of his ethnicity. So it's not, again, about ethnicity. To me, it's about who would fit the role more faithfully. Well, guys, I got back from my walk a little while ago, and it was okay. I did 2 walks. I don't know if I'll get 4 done today, as it's pretty hot out. It went from raining to hot. I did place at Pokemon Go, and I got a Staryu with my, the lure. Missed out on a Swinub. Kind of sad, but it's what it is. And there's the cat who I just took out of my room after having a hour or so snuggle sesh with her. I know it's mean, but as my aunt said, I do have to put myself, I do have to think of myself too, and not always give in to her. As she would stay here all day if she could, and she wants to, but I need to think of my mental health as well. Because sensory-wise as well. And when she's in my room, she isn't just simply content with, laying anywhere on my bed. She has to be in my lap. I try to explain to my aunt that, yeah, maybe it is that simple for her to push her and keep pushing her. But guys, after a while, what's the point of continuing when the cat is as stubborn as a mule? Right? It done. For her, she has to be in my lap. And I made a joke that I don't need a heating pad in May. Especially today of all days. But I said to myself, I'm only letting her in about an hour, 2 hours, whatever. I'm going to let her enjoy it. Right? For that hour, half hour left. She was in there before, guys, She was still in my room before then. But the snuggle sesh didn't happen till about that part only lasted about an hour, right? Which is a lot, right? Especially for her. Me just petting her and her being in my lap. So, but she was in my room for maybe 11:30 about, and she left about now 4:25. So she was in my room for quite a while, really. So it was fair that I get some time to myself. That is what it is. So, giving you also an update on the reading thing. I did read some, guys, but I also did read and listen to the audio at the same time after a while. Not saying I do this with all my books, but for the ones that are a little more difficult for me to process, I do. So I have a PDF there, which I own the book, so it's fair that I both read it and listen to it at once. But it's hard to get footage of that, so you got footage of the reading, right? And that's what I do sometimes, right? So guys, I am reading the book, I am doing it properly too, but sometimes it's a lot easier having it read to you along with you reading it. And it makes it easier to understand and appreciate the story. Now, I never did this with the Harry Potter books. I actually managed to read them completely fairly. But with this new world built, in the Golden Compass, it's harder to process all the new words and all the new areas. And maybe once I've finished this book, it'll be a lot easier for me for the next one. But then again, they might introduce a whole new set of mechanics too. So when you're reading new books and new series like that, it's kind of harder to easily pick it up. With Harry Potter, after a while, I understood the world a lot more, and I was older, so for me that actually became an easy book. In fact, maybe someday I'll reread the first book for old time's sake, because I don't think I ever got fully that in my videos that I read them, so I don't know. And also, right now, I'm going to take a little break before I do get to my reading. Again, quotes, me listening to it, and play a little more Pokemon Moon. I got off the island, obviously. You've seen some of it. I'm training my Pokemon now. I'm training my Eevee/Espeon now a little bit before I move on. That way I have that as backup. I know I have a lot of Pokemon, like you saw, but for me, it's a journey more than an actual, I'm going to beat the game with these 6 set, I'm trying to make it kind of a story, in a way. They all have their spotlight, in a way, and I'm not fully committed to do a new team every single, totem at this point, but I just find of whatever my heart sets towards is what I work with, right? Sometimes it's different Pokemon at different times, so, but it also has its advantages, right? If I need more Pokemon for a certain, totem or Kahuna, that I could use those Pokemon in the battle, so it's advantageous in a way too. So again, I'm going to be listening to some YouTube and playing some Pokemon Moon, and then maybe I'll listen to some of the Golden Compass, but you're not going to get footage of all of that right away. Well, I'm going for another walk. It is later and it's a lot cooler out, so hopefully I might get a 3rd walk in anyway, even if I don't get a 4th walk, because once it gets dark, my aunt wants me in, so she allowed me to go for 1 walk anyway. I made some progress in Pokemon Moon. I beat Totem Vikavolt, and I got both the electric and steel, sea crystals. So I think I am going to take a break for the night because I didn't get any reading done yet. So maybe when I get back from that, I'll try to listen to some of the Golden Compass, maybe while I have some Cheez-Its. Yeah, I'm in the mood for Cheez-Its, but I figure, well, while it's late, I should at least get a walk in anyway to help my cause a little bit. Well, guys, surprise! It's another clip tonight. It is now about 8:57, and I actually finished reading some of my section for the Golden Compass. I didn't think I was going to get it done today because I got so hooked to Pokemon moon. But I did. I am now on page 163, and I'm on part 2 of the book. Finally, I could have stopped at 147, but I decided, you know what, I'm close to part 2. I'm going to finish it and get a head start, and maybe I might have to do less tomorrow. Maybe I'll still do as much or more, but I'm getting close to the halfway point, which is what was my original goal, and see how I like it. But guess what, guys? I actually sort of am liking it better now. Yes, I'd listen to it and read it, but I've been getting right into the story. So, guys, this is going to be the last clip tonight, unless something major happens. Hey, guys, it is Sunday, May 4th, and I guess happy May the 4th be with you. I know this is about to be a little TMI. I apologize. You can click off now. I'm not having the greatest start to the day. My IBS is flaring up really bad. I mean, despite what it looks on camera, I'm in a lot of pain. So I don't know what is going to be done today. I'm just trying to take right now to recover and calm down a little bit. Well, guys, I'm at the point where I'm going to end the vlog for the week. It is now 8:35. I actually had a pretty bad day in general. I didn't do very much. I swept and I cleaned the litter. But besides that, I slept. I was feeling absolutely awful. But my aunt said to me that something is in the air because she pretty much slept most of the day too. So it maybe is going around, maybe, because literally about 1:30 something, I had my alarm set up, put my earplugs in, just have a bit of a nap, right? Because I wasn't feeling good. Woke up close to 8 o'clock, right? Completely on my own. Like, it pulled me right under. And my aunt said something similar happened to her. So it could be, again, something in the air, but if there's a positive, I lost a pound. You'll see there I'm 144 now. So there's that. And I kind of read a little bit of Mouse, or M-A-U-S, about 4 pages. Wasn't much, but I did get to page 40. So there's that. Like, I'm doing what I can. Like, I didn't even really feel like playing any games today. It was that bad, right? I just wanted to sleep. And I don't want to jinx myself, but so far today is probably the only day I didn't overeat something. I had a banana. I had a couple of toasted bologna sandwiches with just spinach, right, to help with my stomach. That was it. I didn't even, but I did, I did record a small video, but that was it, right? And we'll just say I had a Monster Energy today that I could have drank, but I just couldn't even, I didn't even want that. So that's saying something. I love those Monster Energies, right? And I just couldn't today. So all I could chalk it up to is it was a bad day. They happen. I have to eventually move on. That tomorrow is the start of a new week for not only this vlog, but for me in general. Like, guys, I know there's going to be days where you just can't, right? Trust me, today was sort of one of those days to some degree. But the best way to think about it is, well, tomorrow's another day, right? Yes, maybe today was terrible, but maybe tomorrow it'll be great, right? And for some people, I know that's hard to do, and that's fine, right? People who think otherwise or judge people with that mindset, it's completely gross, right? That's just the way my mind is thinking it right now. You do you. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel and like what you see, please subscribe. It helps this channel a lot. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so you know when new videos are coming out. And I'll see you guys in my next video.